everybody's stressed out about something. I don't know if it was because of the pandemic or we're not getting resources that we need. You have people that have mental issues that are violent. You know, they're killing people, they're stabbing people. Listen, my head is on a swivel whenever I walk down the street. I am at the age now, I will not let nobody walk up on me. I don't let anybody walk up. I'm gonna stare you down. You're not gonna walk up on me. My wife has a tendency to look straight ahead. I said, girl, look, turn around, man. Don't let nobody walk up on us, because people are walking up on people, hitting them in the head with hammers. They're stabbing for no reason except that there's something wrong with them and they need help. And again, they're not giving it to us. They're not giving it to us. They'll rather see us kill each other off than lock us up or either kill us because we need help. Mental issues in my family, sometimes people don't like to talk about what they're going through. They think that I'm just in the mood. You may have a mental problem and you're afraid to go get the help because there's always the stigmatizing of it, or that was crazy as hell, It could be something wrong. I remember a few years ago when my parents died months apart, my sister died weeks after that, and Michael Jackson died. Now, and I used to freak out on planes. I would go on business trips or I would literally freak out and have panic attacks, anxiety attacks on the plane. Police were waiting for me a couple of times. And then when I got back to New York, I wasn't able to go into the subways. I would walk down the subway and all of a sudden I back out because I felt like the walls were caving in on me, and I said, something is wrong. I stopped taking the subway, so I didn't have a car back then. I started taking a cab from where I lived out here in Brooklyn all the way to the Apollo. It was costing me $45 a trip there and back. I did that for about 4 months, and then I said, man, you need some help. There's something going on here. So I went and sat down with a therapist, and we talked to them. They found out that I was going through a shock of the passing of my parents and my sister, who I loved dearly. And then I was a Michael Jackson groupie. I love me some Michael Jackson because I first saw Michael when he was 10 years old, when he first did Amateur Night at the Apollo. I was there, I saw him and his brothers, and I followed his career. But it affected something in my brain, and I knew something was wrong. And I had no problem going and seeing the therapist. Thank God I had the coverage, because sometimes we don't have access to therapy, and we just walk around and we do things, and it's too late. But another thing, I was reluctant because they always, when you go to therapy, they want to put you on a strong-ass pill. When I went to them, they said, we're going to prescribe Xanax to you. I said, no, you ain't either. That's damn sure. You are not going to have me walk around here. Now, Xanax was good for certain people because, there's different levels of illnesses. And I've seen people on that drug, and some people refused to take it because it was just making them feel uncomfortable. And because of my past, I said, I don't do drugs no more. I'm from the 60s. I done did them all. You understand? I don't do no drugs, nothing. I don't smoke no weed. I don't drink. I don't do none of that, right? So because it's just not good for me. I'm not knocking anybody's, thing. It just doesn't work for me. So they wanted the mental thing is something that we have to get. I meditate a lot. I talk to the Creator all the time. I talk to God all the time. And what I found out, I had to find my own God. See, you say you raised up in the church, and I was too, but I had questions and issues. That's just me personally. I'm not knocking anything. And then I had to find something that I knew there was a higher power, and I found it in not being a part of whether you're Catholic or whether you're Pentecostal or whether you're Baptist or whether you're Muslim or whether you're Buddhist, but I found a higher power that I found was loving, that was there for me even when I didn't know it, and that's when I've been rock and roll. It's a spiritual thing. It is so deep, and it works for me, man. It doesn't work. Some people, they go to church, but I go to church with my wife to support her religion. Just support. I sit up there in church, and she'll take out that tithe and put it in the thing. And I'll be saying, damn, girl, where that money going? You understand? But it is what it is. I found that mental strengthening is so important with all of us. We have to make sure that we're mentally stable, because we can be triggered just like this, like you said, God be driving cars, man, cutting you off, man. Oh, that drives me nuts. First of all, it scares the hell out of me. These fast cars, going in and out of traffic, they got cars that sound like somebody's firing off guns and whatnot, and it raises your pressure up. So you just gotta take a deep breath and just say, all right, just calm down, man. Just calm down. Thank God you weren't hurt, give thanks to the Creator for seeing you. On the way here, I'm thanking God that I get here safe, that when we're talking, that the words flow, that my mind is right, that the Creator protects everybody in this room on their way home. I always, and even when I was a young kid, I used to ask God to stop people from laughing at me and my family because we were poor. Didn't know He was always there with me. He had a plan for me that I didn't even know. I used to be broke, bro. Now, I'm not professing I got a lot of money. I'm good. I'm better than I ever was, and I thank the Creator for that. But you have to put work into. You just can't say, well, think it's going to just come to you. You got to get out there and grind, and I've been grinding and grinding to the point where, at 72 years old, I should have been retired by now, But I have a large family. Somebody in my family always needs. And I feel real bad if I can't help them out, and I got it. Right. That's the way my parents would always tell me, Billy, your brothers and sisters, man, they take advantage of your generosity. I said, Mom and Dad, I know what it's like to not have. I used to hope somebody would walk up to me and hand me, here's $20. Because there was times I was broke. And I used to have to borrow money from people and stuff like that. And I felt so bad for doing it. But now, I'm just so grateful and fortunate. And I thank the Creator that I'm in a good space right now. I only work because I'm helping family out. I don't have to work right now. I've been smart enough to invest and do things. I'm only working and plus I like what I do. And I work with Apollo, man. You know what I mean? And that pumps up your chest and it builds my ego. Because I still got a little ego here. I ain't gonna front, you go places, people know you and whatnot. It builds my ego, but I keep my mental balanced. I try to stay, level. I keep it balanced at all times. Try to.